Good morning, everybody at the Homebrew Vehicle Sandbox community on Steam, YouTube, and on the forums. This is Sean K116, and today I am going to be doing a quick video. At the time of this recording, it is currently 4:30 in the morning. Isn't it being a insomniac great? Gives you extra time to do things that you normally don't have time to do. So, during the summertime, I am extremely busy, so it's fortunate enough that I am awake at this time of the day when I'm not really doing anything, and so I'm going to just be making a quick video showing off the 18-wheeler truck that I had made and took pictures of and put on the forums. And this way you can see an actual video of it, as well as some of the people on YouTube that may not visit the forums, that way they can see it as well. And I also have a surprise at the end of a third version that I ended up making last night, and I think it turned out really well. I put quite a bit of time into it, trying to make it look really nice. But first up, we'll go over the 18-wheeler that I had posted pictures of. So yeah, overall this build took about 3 hours or so to complete, the truck and the trailer. So we'll just do a quick walk around of it real quick. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop in. We'll drive it around. That way you can see it working. Now you can see the trailer and everything does drive like an actual truck would. We'll go ahead and drop the trailer off, and now you can drive without it. I did put lights on the vehicle as well, as you can see. They work really well for whenever the map's in nighttime mode on the other one. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the second version. Now for this one, I did make the trailer longer to support a larger load. So as you can see, I have two small jet engines and then two of the large ones on this trailer. And the truck, I did not change anything about it. It's still the same truck. It's just from the hitch back, I completely removed the old trailer and built a new one. So I won't worry about driving this one around. Alright, so last but not least, the big boy. Because you know I don't like having normal little vehicles. I like to push them and make them better. Excuse me. So yeah, on top of the truck's time being about an hour and a half, this would probably add about another hour and a half to the build, doing the framework and adding all the extra bits in to make it look good. So starting from the back, you can see trying to add like a suspension coilover look. If you don't know, that is using the rocket boost engines, and you just merely stack them up. You can see right there the cubes from where I just stack them up, and that gives like a nice coilover kind of look. In the back for the axle and everything, that is the hover piece, the hover boat. When I flip the truck over, you'll be able to see that a bit better. And then I've got where the drive line would be, I've got protection on the top as well as the bottom. Now moving over to the side, you can see I try to do like some monster trucks have, where they have the, I guess you call it a side skirt or whatever, for the framing, for the swing arms, and then also on the front. And then on the front, of course, I gave it a little plate there, you know, in case they run into obstacles or something like that, to protect the axle, of course. So for this one, I have two versions of it. One is two-wheel drive, one is four-wheel drive, as well as the four-wheel drive being four-wheel steering. And go ahead and show you that right here. So there's the front, and then the rear as well. Which is nice because this truck, with just the front wheel steering, has a huge, huge turning circle. Because I didn't want to make so the wheels turn too sharp, because then it's more prone to flipping. So I had to limit the angle of which the front steer to, the max steering angle. And then now with the rear steer added, you can see it's definitely a lot tighter, as would be expected. And then in the back you see I added basically a flag. You know, monster trucks and the arenas and stuff have flags on them, so this one does work and moves and swivels, as you can see. So that was just a little fun touch. And then I added that light rack on the front. Besides the bottom framing and everything, there wasn't really too much I changed with the truck itself, so I won't really worry about going into detail about that. Now let me go ahead and flip the truck over so we can take a look underneath of it. Oh, that was a fail. Let's try that again. Damn it, truck, stop landing upright. I'm trying to flip you. Oh, almost had it, almost had it. Wow. Any other time when I flip it, it usually lands on its sides and gets stuck, but now that I'm trying to record, it's like, no, I'm gonna go back to the and roll over again for you, so you can keep on driving. Oh my god, really? Alright, fine, we'll do this a different way. There we go, finally. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the undercarriage so you can see it a little bit better. So what I did here was, like I said, I used those hover boat pieces to create the look of the axle, make it look beefy. And then I used the cushion nodes, one there as well as one there, to make that rubber bit go to a certain area. And then that way it looks like swing arms, you know, nice big beefy swing arms. Because fortunately right now the pipes are set to a certain thickness, and so I couldn't really put a pipe there and make it bigger. So that was my solution. And then of course, like I said, you got the under protection for the drive line as well, to make sure that it stays protected from anything flying up or driving over stuff. So yeah, that is the monster truck that I ended up creating with the 18-wheeler. Now, just real quickly, I want to say hello to the new builders that have been coming onto the forums. Welcome to the community, and hello to the older builders that have been here for a while. I have been MIA due to life and work and stuff, because like I said before, during the summer it gets hectic and crazy with the job that I do, so it's hard to find time to play as much as I'd like to. Well, unless you're up in the middle of the night like I am, then you can do that. Another thing, I'd like to get some feedback on, you know, not only these trucks, but things that you'd like to see me build next, whether it's a car, a truck, a plane, a helicopter, a UFO, something, I don't know. Because I've had some ideas for the UFO and stuff, but I haven't ever actually built anything with it. I probably will eventually. But this is your time to, you know, give me some feedback and give me something to build. Now, what'll happen is I'll wait about a week or so, and then I will pick something out and build it. Now, I cannot say that I'll have it built right away. It may take a few days, because I'm only going to be able to build on it a little bit at a time. And then at that point, once I complete it, I will post a video and pictures on the forums and stuff for it. And, you know, that way you can see how it came out for me. Now, another thing to note, when I first started playing this, there were already quite a few tutorial videos of how to build, how the menus work, and everything like that. I've been talking to the developers, and the next big update, by my understanding, will take the game to almost a beta phase instead of pre-alpha. So that'll be good. And at that time, um, I'm hoping, with their permission and everything, that if I get an early access to the beta, that I can start knocking out the tutorial videos of how the new systems work, how the new multiplayer is, and give my thoughts and feedback on that as well for you guys, the community, as well as feedback for the developers. So that will be a lot of fun once we get into that. But yeah, just a quick little video. So no matter where you are across the world, morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope that you take care. This is Sean K16. Peace.